3I/ATLAS. The almost normal comet. The object that shouldn't align July 1st, 2025. Haleakala, Hawaii. The Atlas telescope didn't sound an alarm. It didn't flash red. It simply logged a moving point of light, designated US/2025 N1, and moved on. Routine, unremarkable. But when Dr. Elena Marquez at JPL ran the orbit, her coffee cup slipped from her hand, 58 kilometers per second, at 4.5 astronomical units, just inside Jupiter's orbit. "That's not possible," she whispered. "Nothing bound to the sun moves that fast out there." Within hours, the truth crystallized. This object wasn't from here. It was interstellar, only the third ever detected. But unlike Oumuamua's chaotic tumble or Borisov's textbook coma, this one moved with eerie precision, and it was aligned. While Oumuamua plunged from the northern sky like a cosmic raindrop, 3I/ATLAS sliced through the solar system parallel to the ecliptic plane, just 3 degrees off. In the infinite chaos of 3D space, the odds of such alignment, less than 0.1%. "It didn't drift in," said Avi Loeb in a Harvard seminar, voice low. "It aimed." But the real shock came from TESS archives. The object had been visible since May 7th, and in that month its brightness increased 5-fold, not the expected 1.5 times. At 5 astronomical units, where comets sleep frozen, 3I/ATLAS was already awake, shedding a coma of gas and dust, and it was made of dry ice. Spectroscopy revealed a CO2 to water ratio of 8:1, the inverse of every solar system comet. This wasn't water ice sublimating under solar heat. This was frozen carbon dioxide, vaporizing in the deep cold beyond Jupiter, as if it came from a star system where water was rare and carbon ruled. The polarization that lies August 2025, La Palma, Canary Islands. Dr. Lena Kovacs stared at the polarimetry data and felt the ground shift beneath her. Every comet, every asteroid, every speck of dust in the solar system scatters sunlight with positive polarization, light bouncing sideways, revealing surface roughness, ice crystals, silicate grains. But 3I/ATLAS, extreme negative polarization. The light wasn't scattering. It was reflecting straight back, like a mirror, or a lens, or something engineered to control light. "This isn't just composition," Kovacs told ESA's Science Council. "It's structure. The particles in its coma aren't random. They're aligned, ordered." And then came the nickel. At 3 astronomical units, as 3I/ATLAS crossed the asteroid belt, spectrographs detected nickel vapor, but no iron. In cosmic chemistry, that's like finding oxygen without hydrogen. Nickel and iron are siblings, forged together in dying stars, scattered together in supernovae. Yet here, nickel alone. "Where's the iron?" asked Dr. Elias Grant at Caltech. "Did something filter it out? Or was it never there?" The answer came weeks later. Iron appeared, and the ratio normalized, as if the object were shedding layers, revealing its true self only as it neared the sun. And on October 3rd, it passed to 0.19 astronomical units from Mars, closer than any planet. Perseverance pointed its camera upward. In 30-second exposures, stacked and sharpened, it captured a faint streak in the Martian night, a ghost of light where no ghost should be. ESA's ExoMars probe saw it clearer, a teardrop glow, no tail yet, just a compact coma hugging the nucleus. But the best view from NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter remained locked away. "Government shutdown," came the official word. But scientists whispered, they saw something they can't explain. The tail that pointed wrong. September 2025, Greenbelt, Maryland. Dr. Rajiv Mehta replayed the animation for the 10th time. In early August, 3I 3I/ATLAS had grown a tail, but it pointed toward the sun. Impossible. Solar wind flows outward. Tails follow, always. Yet here was a sunward plume, dense and fan-shaped, defying 400 years of comet science. Then it clicked. The CO2, Meta said aloud. It sublimated so early, so violently, that the gas cloud built up on the sunlit side before solar wind could push it away. It's not a tail. It's a pressure front by September, as 3I/ATLAS crossed Mars' orbit. The real tail emerged. Short, fan-shaped, streaming anti-sunward. Normal. Expected. But then came the water. At 1.5 astronomical units, the object began ejecting 40 kilograms of water per second. A fire hose in the void. More than any comet at that distance, as if a hidden reservoir had ruptured. And with it, iron finally appeared balancing the nickel. The object was becoming normal, but through a path no model predicted. Now, it approached perihelion, October 29th, 1.4 AU. And then, silence. The sun swallowed it in glare. For 6 weeks, Earth would see nothing. No coma, no tail, no data. But on December 19th, it would reappear at 1.0 astronomical units. Brighter, changed, carrying secrets from its solar encounter. And on March 16th, 2026, Juno would capture its final portrait near Jupiter. A farewell from the only witness that saw it whole. As the shutdown dragged on, and raw MRO images stayed hidden, one question haunted every astronomer. What did Mars see that we're not allowed to know? And more chillingly, was its alignment with the planets coincidence or invitation? The image they won't show, October 5th, 2025, Pasadena, California. Dr. Eris Thorne stood in the empty hallway outside JPL's high-rise operations room, his security badge useless. The government shutdown had locked the doors, silenced the servers, and buried the truth. But he'd seen it. On October 3rd, as 3I/ATLAS passed within 0.19 astronomical units of Mars, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter had swiveled its 0.5-meter telescope, the most powerful eye beyond Earth, and captured 12 frames at 25 centimeters per pixel resolution. Thorne had processed the first 3 before the shutdown hit. What he saw wasn't a fuzzy coma. It was a shape, elongated, smooth, with faint banding along its axis, like geological strata or panels. No tumbling, no jets, just a slow, steady rotation, its surface reflecting sunlight with unnatural uniformity. And around it, the coma wasn't diffuse. It was structured, filaments of carbon dioxide and nickel vapor curling in helical patterns, as if guided by magnetic fields no natural body should possess. He'd tried to leak it, but every channel was monitored, every email scanned, even his personal cloud was flagged. Now, the world saw only Perseverance's streak and ExoMars' blur. But Thorne knew NASA had proof, and they were hiding it. Not out of malice, out of fear. Because if 3I/ATLAS was artificial, then its 3-degree alignment with the ecliptic wasn't luck. It was intent. And intent, in the silence of interstellar space, is the most terrifying word of all. The scientists who wouldn't wait, October 12th, 2025. Geneva, Switzerland. The International Astronomical Union doesn't hold emergency sessions, ever. But on this night, 47 astronomers from 22 countries gathered in a secure video conference, not as rivals, but as witnesses. ESA had released its ExoMars data. JAXA shared its deep space tracking logs. China's Purple Mountain Observatory contributed polarization curves. Even amateur networks from Namibia to New Zealand uploaded calibrated photometry. Together, they rebuilt what NASA wouldn't show. The consensus was chilling. 3I comet-like/ATLAS's rotation was too stable. No precession, no wobble. Its albedo was too uniform. No dark patches, no ice cliffs. Its CO2 outgassing was too symmetric, as if vents were placed with geometric precision. "It's not a comet," said Dr. Sofia Ruiz, voice steady. "It's a body that mimics a comet, using CO2 to hide its true nature until it's too late to stop it." But the real breakthrough came from Dr. Lena Kovac. She'd reanalyzed the negative polarization data and found a subtle modulation, a 0.3% variation synced to its 6-hour rotation. "It's not random scattering," she said. "It's diffraction. Like light passing through a grating." Which means the coma contains ordered structures, nanoscale. Repetitive AV Loeb, joining from Harvard, didn't mince words. "We assumed interstellar objects would be relics. But what if some are probes, designed to look natural until they reach a target system? And what if target doesn't mean Earth, but the entire planetary architecture?" The group voted unanimously. Publish everything. Bypass official channels. Let the world decide. By dawn, a preprint titled 3I/ATLAS, Anomalous Observables and the Illusion of Naturalness, appeared on ARXIV. Within hours, it was downloaded 50,000 times. NASA issued a statement. Speculative, incomplete, not peer-reviewed, but the damage was done. Humanity now knew the visitor wasn't just strange. It was hiding in plain sight.